Are you a Sagittarius, or do you know someone who is? Maybe you've heard the basics: adventurous, blunt, and always chasing freedom. But there's so much more to Sagittarius than wanderlust and a sharp tongue. Sagittarius energy is one of the most open and optimistic, able to see the big picture, keep moving forward, and bring a sense of adventure and possibility wherever they go. Hi, I'm Alice, host of Following Journeys, a show that profiles entrepreneurs and business leaders through the lens of their astrological chart. And today, I'm taking you on a deep dive into the world of Sagittarius. Whether Sagittarius is your sun, your moon, or your rising sign, this is for you. And if you're not sure where Sagittarius shows up in your chart, just go to followingjourneys.com and grab your free birth chart. You might discover something surprising about yourself or someone you love. So let's talk about Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the 9th sign of the Zodiac. It sits opposite Gemini, and in many ways, it's the sign of expansion and exploration. Sagittarius energy is about seeking truth, wisdom, and meaning. It constantly asks, what's out there? What's possible? It's always scanning the horizon for new experiences, knowledge, and perspectives. There's a natural optimism to Sagittarius. Even tough experiences hold value. Even failure becomes wisdom. It's often seen as a thrill-seeking or restless energy, but at its core, Sagittarius is about understanding life, philosophy, and the big picture. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system, representing growth, optimism, and expansion. Under Jupiter's influence, Sagittarius carries a buoyancy, a belief that life is full of possibility and that there's always something new to learn. If you're a strong Sagittarius, you don't just seek, you explore. You don't just experience, you expand. And you don't just learn, you integrate, always growing into a bigger version of yourself. Now, each sign is also connected to a part of the body, and Sagittarius rules the hips, the thighs, and sciatic nerve. These are areas tied to movement, freedom, and momentum. So maybe you thrive when you're in motion, physically active, mentally exploring, or spiritually seeking your next adventure. When Sagittarius energy gets blocked, it can show up as restlessness, frustration, or even physical tightness in the hips or lower body, like your system is begging to move forward again. Many Sagittarians feel tension here when stuck, restricted, or unable to pursue new experiences. Now think back to your childhood. Were you the one always asking why? Endlessly curious about the world, the stars, other cultures, or how everything fits together. Maybe you read books far beyond your age, dreamed of faraway places, or constantly craved new experiences and big questions. Even as children, Sagittarius energy is adventurous, curious, and drawn towards anything that expands their understanding of life. That's the Sagittarius adventure. Symbolically, Sagittarius is represented by the archer, a figure aiming a bow high into the sky, always reaching for something beyond the horizon. Sagittarius energy is about exploration, learning, and the pursuit of truth. They crave experiences that expand their world, whether it's through travel, study, or philosophy. Their gift is seeing possibilities where others see limits. That's the Sagittarius vision. So let's talk about Sagittarius in relationships. So Sagittarius thrives in partnerships that feel spacious, stimulating, and full of possibility. They want to grow with you, travel, learn, and dream by your side. Their fear isn't commitment, it's confinement. They aren't afraid of love, but they fear losing freedom. When things feel boxed in or too routine, Sagittarians may pull back. They show love by inviting you into new experiences, expanding your world, and inspiring you to see life differently. But their deeper work is staying present, nurturing intimacy even when life feels ordinary. When they find a partner who honors both freedom and connection, Sagittarius becomes a loyal, inspiring companion who always keeps the horizon wide open. So what's it like to be close to a Sagittarius? Well, it's like having your own personal motivational speaker and travel guide. They'll remind you that life is meant to be lived fully, that your comfort zone isn't your home, that laughter can heal almost anything. They'll challenge you to think bigger, dream larger, and trust that everything is figure-outable. But they'll also need your patience when their attention drifts or when routine feels suffocating. They need space to explore, to breathe, and to follow their curiosity. So, love them with trust, lightness, and shared wonder, and you'll have a partner who keeps life expansive, inspiring, and always moving forward. Now, every sign has both a light and a shadow side. It's not about good or bad, it's just how energy moves. So let's talk about Sagittarius. When unbalanced, Sagittarius can get restless, distracted, or avoid hard emotions by chasing the next adventure. Sometimes they speak before thinking, and their honesty can cut a little too sharply. It's not that they don't care, it's just that slowing down feels uncomfortable. Commitment can feel like losing freedom even when they want to stay. But when Sagittarius learns to stay present, even when things aren't exciting, they bring a wisdom and optimism that helps everyone grow. And Sagittarius's life lesson? It's learning that they don't have to go somewhere to grow, that staying in one place can teach them just as much. When Sagittarius sits still long enough to go deep, their wisdom becomes truly expansive. Next, let's talk about archetypes. Archetypes are simply patterns of energy, ways we recognize certain roles or behaviors in people. So for Sagittarius, one of the clearest is the sage. The sage loves truth, loves big questions, and turns experience into wisdom. They're natural teachers, sharing what they've learned to inspire others. Another is the adventurer. The adventurer is always curious, always ready for the next horizon. They explore new cultures, new ideas, and new experiences, not just for thrills, but for the growth that every journey brings. That's the Sagittarius energy. Open, optimistic, always reaching for what's beyond, and inviting others to come along. Now, if you're a Sagittarius sun, moon, or ascendant, here are a few grounding tips for your energy. Balance your freedom with consistency. Small rituals will keep you grounded. Practice conscious listening. Sometimes others need you to witness, not fix. Stay open to depth. Real growth comes through slowing down. Be mindful of overcommitting. Pause before saying yes to everything. Use travel not for escape, but for nourishment. And one more thing. Did you know that not all Sagittarius are the same? Astrologers divide each zodiac sign into 3 10-day sections called decans, adding subtle shades depending on when you were born. Decan 1 is November 22nd through December 1st. This is pure Sagittarius, ruled entirely by Jupiter. You radiate optimism, humor, and a love of adventure. Decan 2, December 2nd through the 11th. It's co-ruled by Mars, so this adds a fiery edge. You're spontaneous, competitive, and always ready for action. Decan 3, December 12th through the 21st. Co-ruled by the Sun, this brings charisma, leadership, and warmth. You inspire others with your stories and personal growth. So, which one are you? Let me know in the comments which decan you fall into, and more importantly, how Sagittarius energy shows up in your life. Maybe you're the one always chasing a new adventure. Maybe you're the friend who can turn even a tough moment into something to laugh about. Or maybe you're the one who helps people see the bigger picture when they feel stuck. That's the magic of Sagittarius. Open mind, brave heart, endless horizon. And if you know a Sagittarius who needs to hear this, send it to them. They might feel seen in a way they never have before. See you in the next sign.